because the parents were working as laborers in the fields, and the children had to look after the house. But he used to convince them, and slowly the school became class 1, class 2, standard 1, standard 2, which is grade 4 now, of course. And before we knew it, we were already at school. And then, of course, we got more teachers in. And then we had a visit from the school across the hill, a mission school. And the padri came. He says, look, man, since you started this school year, there's nobody coming to my school. So now you've got my children here. You must give me 1 hour in the morning to talk to my teachers, to my children. The principal at the time very nicely told him, and he sent him away. But this man was very unhappy. He went and researched, and he found that while we were at school, we were not registered. So he came back. And now he said, listen, you are not registered. I'll report you. But you must give me 1 hour, I won't say anything. We'll be like good friends. But this time the principal showed him the road in a bit harsh way. And he reported us. And the government department came, and suddenly they find this school. But they fell on the back. And I promise you, if all of you, if you haven't been, if you go to As-Salaam, you'll fall on your back. We had beautiful infrastructure, standard of education was higher than it was still poor. Not to say As-Salaam, its standard was high, but it was higher than the other schools. People wanted to come to As-Salaam. Also, we gave them a little meal. We always fed our children. These are important facts. So they were coming here. So these people came and they say, hey, wait a minute, man, this is something very good. So they said, listen, why don't you register? We'll register you so you can run the school. So they actually sent us the forms and we got registered. But the thing to remember is, we were, Muhammad and I, doctors. We had, of course, Yusuf Patel, an architect, Suman Kotwa. We were not educationists. We knew very little about education. And when you do something with a clear heart, with wallahi, I promise you, Allah sends. I don't know where they come from, but Allah has never let us down. When we started amongst ourselves, we also said one thing. We will not go to the public for money. We'll run it ourselves to prove to ourselves that we know what we are doing and we are sure about what we are doing. So for the first 2 years, we paid to run the place. The next 2 years, our friends helped us. Only after that, we started going to the public. And of course, the rest is now, you can look at it. But Yusuf Patel has immense, he had a tremendous impact on the school. The infrastructure, if you see there, you've got to give credit to him. You cannot do it. So we started, this is how As-Salaam has progressed. The program we have now, of course, is very structured. We have the school, our main function, the Islamic leadership program. When we talk about Islamic leadership program, we want to create leaders. We know you cannot be an independent leader if you are dependent for your income on somebody else. We want people to be independent in every respect. That's why we educate them. We guide them to do university courses so that they go out armed. They can be independent and they can be leaders in the community. Just talk about conflict resolution. Important aspect of life as a leader. We train them as best as we can. Our schools took a completely new turn with Ismail Katrada and his gang. Abdullah Khan. Idris wasn't there at that time, but Ibrahim Majan. They came and they said, listen, this is what you are doing. Let us take over the education side. And of course, they've taken it to a different level. At the moment, our program there is not just a school. We train our own teachers. We have to, because people from Durban don't want to go and teach there. So we have to train our own teachers. And if you look at our school principal, is a person who came up from the ground and has become the school principals, our own product. Similarly, quite a few teachers are our own product. Our teachers which we have created, they have gone out and are teachers in other institutions. We have really, wallahi, succeeded in the sense that we have created leaders who are now playing an important role in the community. And this is our role. This is the ILP program. This is the digital training program. We reach out to the community. The community is a very poor community. When we built the institution for the tertiary, for the Coastal College, which is a program for FET College, they are run by Coastal College. And that has completely changed the whole environment around As-Salaam. People have built houses, etc., where they house the students that come to the college. Their whole lives has changed. Now, I must tell you, when we took over As-Salaam in 1977 and 78, we started running it. The first principal we had was Yusuf Mohammadi. Again, he came and he gave everything he had. He had no children, but he had a wife. With the wife, he came to As-Salaam, stayed there, started the institution with 13 children. Now, this is the kind of dedication that we have had in the past. It's a kind of dedication we need more. This is the dedication that has really made possible for our community to be so proud of the things we have done, and we can do even more. We have a big challenge at the moment. Our budget is over 10 million. We know that we have our needs. We know a lot of money is going to Syria and Afghanistan, etc., and Burma. We also need a little bit here, and this is the plea. Don't forget your home. Your neighbors have rights over you before the rights of others. Remember that, and the challenge is for us to take us further and to grow as a community, as a Muslim Ummah, and as a nation. But we need your help, and don't forget us, inshallah. وأقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم.
Takbir. First of all, I would like to appreciate Dr.Goolam Hussein with such a profound and well-informed history of what As-Salaam has been all about. One of the things I picked up from his speech was the vision that the people had from the inception, which is very important. The desire to also impart and also to assist other individuals, to empower, was one of the visions that was driving these individuals. Selfless dedication was always there. People who were giving without even asking. People who just saw the cause and they were ready for the cause. People who brought their families, their children, and put them at stake. We know the Quran does speak of that. When you are in a cause of Allah, everyone should be involved. And we see that As-Salaam is still standing because of such dedication. So we appreciate this history, and also which I believe will be a drive for also those who will come, and those who are sitting here, and those who will go out there to speak on behalf of what As-Salaam does. So I'd like to call upon Mr. Asif Isop to do a vote of thanks. And that will be the conclusion of our program. We really appreciate your patience. May Allah bless each and every one of you. As-Salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
As-Salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The program director, honorable member of the As-Salaam Management Committee, and our speaker tonight, Dr.Goolam Hussein, respected chairperson Mr. Farooq Enger, and members of the As-Salaam Management Committee, our most valued invited guests, sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to have been asked to move a vote of thanks on this special occasion. Firstly, all thanks is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for making this function the tremendous success that it turned out to be. On behalf of the As-Salaam Management Committee, and in particular the Islamiyat Department, headed by Sheikh Abu Bakr Mtenje, and all present this evening, we extend a very hearty thank you to Dr. G.M. Hussein for accepting the humble appeal by the Management Committee to share with us the vast knowledge and experience he has in establishing and administering this fine institute that has touched the hearts of people around the world. Between the two stalwarts, Dr. G.M. Hussein and Dr. M.Khan, collectively, they have given over 100 years of untiring service to As-Salaam Educational Institute. For this, we are extremely grateful to them. In the initial years, both Dr. G.M. Hussein and Dr. M.Khan spent many weekends together with the families at As-Salaam, making sure that all was going well. And at the time, the children were still very young. Not many today will make this type of sacrifice. Dr. G.M. Hussein and Dr. M.Khan are very passionate about the community involvement, not only at As-Salaam, but in the various structures on which they serve. We oftentimes feel the brunt of it at Manco and subcommittee meetings when we are reprimanded for not delivering based on the very high standards that they set. May Allah grant them both a long, healthy life so that they continue their sterling work in serving the community for the pleasure of Allah. Our special thanks to all our sponsors and contributors, to the Orient Islamic Institute for a discounted rate on the hire of the hall, to those who have assisted us with the sales of tickets for this event. Too many to mention, your efforts are most appreciated. To the Islamic Propagation Center International for the video recording of the program. Our sincere thanks to Brother Sifi Saduma, our program director, for a job well done ensuring that the program ran smoothly. The program director, ladies and gentlemen, an event like this cannot happen overnight. It requires a tremendous amount of planning and hard work. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated staff, learners, and management committee. I cannot thank everyone enough for their involvement and their willingness to take on the completion of tasks beyond their comfort zones. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to state that we are most grateful to all of you for your presence and support. We thank you for being with us this evening. It's been a great pleasure to have you in our company. Looking forward to your continuous support. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the evening with us. As-Salamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So inshallah, I'll call upon Sheikh Atam Kebesi, who's going to give us a closing dua, and it will be bon appetit. Jazakumullah.
Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum, Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum, Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin fil awwalin, wa salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin fil akhirin, wa salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin fil mala'il a'la ila yawmiddin. اللهم أنت السلام منك السلام تباركت يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. اللهم أعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك. اللهم إنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار. اللهم اهدنا واهد بنا واجعلنا سببا لمن اهتدى. اللهم اهدنا واهد بنا واجعلنا سببا لمن اهتدى. اللهم اهدنا واهد بنا واجعلنا سببا لمن اهتدى. اللهم وفقنا لما تحبه وترضاه من القول والعمل والنية. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وأصحابه وبارك وسلم بفضل سبحان ربنا رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Who is the loved one? Allah. Who is Ar-Rahman? Allah. Who is Al-Mannan? La ilaha illallah. Muhammadur Rasulullah. Muhammad is the messenger. To Allah is our return. La ilaha illallah. Muhammadur Rasulullah. Muhammad is the messenger. To Allah is our return. La ilaha illallah. Muhammadur Rasulullah. لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. All praise is due to the one and only. He is the master of all creation. All praise is due to the one and only. He is the master of all creation. He is the sustainer and the maintainer of the whole universe. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Muhammad is the messenger. To Allah is our return. La ilaha